Hello again, GLL back for yet another video about Halo 5. Only this time I'm going to take a look at Crapgamer's 6.5 million players on Halo 5 video. Now I've actually seen the article already, and I know the article's a load of bullshit, so let's see what Crap's got to say about it.
Extraordinaire, and many more. Anyway, on to today's topic, and that would be Halo 5, the game that is quote-unquote dead, despite the fact that it sold over 5 million units in the first 3 months. Now we have some even more interesting numbers to drop. They've actually shared this with us. Halo 5 has official player count of...
No, Crap, it hasn't sold over 5 million units in the first 3 months. That is not confirmed by any other source other than Microsoft. And they're pretty vague on that. That was like a little thing. They haven't given us the official numbers, so you're wrong.
Of over 16.5 million gamers. And this is very interesting, right? Because I know what you're thinking, but crap, didn't they just give this game out for free for a week? And yes, you would be correct, you moron. But this number, the 16.5 million, is before that happened. So 16.5 million players have played Halo 5 before they let it be played for free for the last week, leading up past July 5th. So that's a very interesting information to be shared.
Well, Crap, let's look at the facts here for a second. Okay, Crap, let's take your numbers. Let's say it sold 5 million copies. I don't believe that for a second, but let's say it sold 5 million copies. Where the fuck are you getting 16.5 million copies from? Where are they coming from? The game probably hasn't even produced that many discs. You're telling me 11 million players bought it digitally? Really? Where are you getting these numbers from, man? It doesn't make any sense. Now, if you read the actual article, it simply says Forge. What they probably mean is there's been 16.5 million Forge games played by existing players. That's probably what they mean. Because it doesn't make any sense to say that 16.5 million players used Forge mode. Why would they say that? It doesn't make sense. They would just say 16.5 million players have logged into an account on Halo 5. That's not what they say. They say they've logged into Forge. Well, what does that prove? For starters, Forge is available on PC. For starters, Forge is a game mode, not the game. So what does it prove? Absolutely nothing. It proves nothing. And PS4 fanboys saying that Halo is dead. PS4 fanboys could give a fuck less about fucking Halo. They don't give a shit about Halo because they never fucking played Halo. People saying Halo is shit are Microsoft's fans or Microsoft X fans. So people on PS4 saying Halo is dead are probably saying that because they used to own a fucking 360. The people who are saying Halo 5 is shit are Xbox people, not fucking PlayStation people. They could give a fuck less. They're over there playing their Uncharted. They don't give a fuck about Halo. And rightly so. Because it's fucking dead.
And I'm going to go ahead and link this article through icxm.net, and you guys can read it for yourself. And this means that Halo 5 has beaten out Halo Reach. This is the interesting part too as well, right? A 343 employee has commented on the official Halo subreddit that Halo 5 has had the highest monthly active players for a Halo title since Halo 3. This means that Halo 5 has beaten
Yeah,
out...
so in a month where the Firefight's released and the game is on sale, it has more monthly active users. You know, if you weren't such an idiot, if you actually Google what a fucking monthly active user is, you will find out that that just means that X amount of people played the game once in a 30-day period. So of course they're going to play it once in a 30-day period because it's fucking on sale. It's fucking on sale. And the firefight mode just got released. But you should know that because clearly you play Halo 5 and you're up to date on everything that's going on with Halo 5, so you must know that already. So why are you trying to spin it that way? Because all you're doing is trying to spin what Microsoft's trying to spin. You must know this already.
Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 4, Halo the Master Chief Collection in this regard as well, and that's something to be very proud of. If you guys remember, Halo 3 was a beast all of its own, and the reason why that did what it did was because you have to think back
Because it was a good game?
to 2007, right? That's the year that I think the Xbox 360 sold something like 15 million units that year, just absolutely kind of exploding onto the scene.
Well, that's nonsense crap, because clearly there was more people available when Halo 4 was released. There was more people available when Halo Reach was released. So what does that have to do with anything? The game was just really popular. It's got nothing to do with the console. The Xbox had a smaller user base in 2007 than it did in 2012. That's just a fact.
came out, Halo 3 came out, everybody got an Xbox 360 to play Halo 3, and now it looks like a lot of people are buying Xbox Ones to play Halo 5, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, that's why PlayStation 4 is outselling the Xbox One 2-1 worldwide, isn't it? That makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Loads of people are going out and rushing out and buying the Xbox One to play Halo 5, a game that's already a year old. Surely the console sales would have gone up last year, wouldn't they? But they didn't. The PlayStation 4 is still outselling the Xbox 2-1. Deal with it. The Xbox One is so fucking behind. So fucking behind in sales. And no one gives a flying fuck about Halo 5.
Multiplayer is some of the best you can come across. There's so much variety, and they keep on adding to it. And even though they originally were only going to do 6 months of content, they've already said, hey, we're going to continue to support it, and that actually blows my mind. If you haven't played out the new Warzone stuff, that's absolutely fantastic.
Crap, all the content was cut from the original game. It's all delayed content. If you've ever played Halo before in your life, assuming you have because this is an Xbox channel, assuming you have because you review fucking games and shit from the Xbox, well, when you're not stealing other people's fucking footage, that is, I presume you would know that fucking Halo has had all the features that they've released up until now delivered day one in the actual fucking game, including firefight, campaign score attack, etc. All this shit was in the game already from day one. The campaign mode didn't even have a restart button until the recent update. And you're telling me this is real content. This is content that was cut from the original game. It should have been in the original game. So how does it blow your mind that they're still supporting it? The game still isn't fucking finished. Over 9 months later. Of course they've got to keep fucking putting more into it because they haven't even started on the fucking DLC for it yet. Watch this space for paid DLC. Just watch this space. It could happen. Already milking it with the microtransactions as it is.
99.5 thousand days forging, which is over 272 years, over 329,000 maps created on Forge, and over 5.5 million matches in customs, 16.5 million players. That's absolutely phenomenal. Blows my mind for a game that's supposedly dead, according to the haters, according to everything. And you have to.
Well, it is dead because why is it not in the top fucking 10 list on Xbox Live played games if it's so popular? It doesn't make sense. Why was it behind fucking Battlefront that has a population of like 20,000 or something? How the hell is it doing well? Doesn't make any sense. You can look at these numbers and say, yeah, it looks good, but when you actually dig deeper and actually do some fucking active fucking journalism or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you find all these other things that completely contradict that. There's no evidence that the game even sold 5 million to start with. How can they possibly have 6.5 million players on it? That's impossible. It's completely impossible. It's an impossible number. And you know that.
wonder what places like NeoGAF and N4G think when they see stuff like this, because they insisted that Halo is on the decline, even though we saw that it was the most successful as far as money, something like 450 million made within the first week.
I'm not surprised with game microtransactions that force you to buy fucking content in the multiplayer, and sad fuckers like you that continue to support the game despite all that. What a fucking surprise.
Phenomenal amount, and people tried to say it was like made off of coffee mugs and fucking diapers or whatever else, which was complete and utter bullshit to begin with. But yeah, it's going to be definitely interesting to see how this is spun in the media. I'm not actually seeing this in the media very much. Like outside of ICXM, I'm not seeing this reported anywhere. And
maybe they're not reporting on it because it's a load of bollocks. Have you ever thought about that? If it's only on specific websites, have you not thought that maybe Microsoft is paying these websites to report this stuff? Whereas the ones that haven't been paid are not doing it because they don't feel the need to do it because it's not a fucking truthful story? Have you not maybe thought about that? No, obviously not.
you know, it doesn't surprise me. There's so much positive Xbox news going on right now, and you know,
We've just what fucking 10th of July this was fucking published, right? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking this is the guy that went fucking ape shit over the fact Quantum Break was going to the fucking PC because Microsoft said it was an Xbox One exclusive. At E3 they came out and said that Gears of War is going to the PC, that all Xbox One games are PC and Microsoft games now. They're not just fucking for the Xbox One. So where's the positive Xbox news? If you stand by what you said about fucking Quantum Break,
you guys are misleading people with this because you've said multiple times that this game isn't coming to PC. You know, and let me be honest, it stings that all their games are going to PC.
the Xbox is fucking dead. You said it yourself many times. So what are you talking about? How is there positive Xbox news going on? What positive Xbox news?
It said Xbox One only. Now today, all of a sudden, it says Xbox and Windows 10, right? And you know, Gears is next. And somebody messaged. I had multiple people message me and say Halo 5 going to PC this September, and they're going to announce that at this Windows event now on February 20th. We only call it an Xbox event. It's a Windows event, February 25th. And Gears obviously going to go to Xbox as well. And I have multiple problems with this. First of all, they're getting our entire ecosystem without having to have pay for the Xbox console. As an Xbox console owner, and I said this before, I feel like we're getting punished for buying Xbox hardware.
They just killed themselves. Why would anyone buy a fucking Scorpio when you can play it on the fucking PC? You could just get it, if you've got a decent PC, why would you buy a Scorpio? What point is there in getting a Scorpio when the fucking PC can run the games in high res anyway? What's the point? Great fucking Xbox news there. Sony wiped the floor with Microsoft at E3. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. It doesn't even matter if you liked the games they showed. The games were just... There was way more games at the Sony conference. Way more content. Way more interest at the Sony conference. Microsoft had dick. They had Gears of War, and that was about fucking it. That's what they had. And that's not even on the fucking Xbox. It's an exclusive. So where's this positive Xbox news? Are you fucking taking the piss? and I like the fucking Xbox brand, but fucking hell, it's in the toilet. It's in the toilet right now. This isn't the Xbox we knew from the 360. This is a failed fucking Xbox. And you're totally in denial. Totally in denial.
It's just kind of one of those things that helps with the narrative right now, because things are really rolling for the Xbox brand, for Microsoft in general, and this is something that I'm definitely paying attention to. Glad to see that Halo is alive and healthy, and all you guys can take that loss on that, if you will. Thank you guys for that, and make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't. All that good stuff. Hit me up on Xbox Live, MOH space CrapGamer, Twitter at @_CrapGamer, and as always, rack that shit up, motherfuckers. Halo 5. Halo is a franchise, the best multiplayer game around. Definitely not dead, as you can tell. Rack 'em up. CrapGamer out.
Yeah, the best multiplayer game around. A game where you have to buy the weapons with real money. Yeah. Fucking genius, crap. Fucking genius. It amazes me how people like you get subs, man. You're a fucking moron. You are a fucking moron. I think people subscribe just to laugh at you. I mean, that's all I can fucking say. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. You know nothing about fucking games. You've just been exposed. You've just been exposed. You've exposed yourself. You said Microsoft in a good place after E3, where they just said that fucking every single Xbox One game is coming to PC. And you got fucking pissed off on Twitter at fucking who the fuck ever it was, fucking Phil Spencer or whatever, over Quantum fucking Break. What? Really? Get the fuck out of here, man. Feel free to subscribe. See you later.